I am Camden Burd. I'm an assistant professor of history in the Department of History here at Eastern Illinois University. In addition to teaching in the history department, I also run the public history minor, which is for students who are interested in work in museums and other sort of publicly engaged historical career paths. During my undergraduate years, I studied at the University of Utah. I wasn't from Utah, didn't really know much about Utah, and I actually was enrolled in a history of Utah class with an instructor named Paul Reeve, and he was just sort of a force in the classroom. I enjoyed taking his classes. He demonstrated to me what it meant to be an instructor who can make classes interesting and engaging and get you to be interested in something that you didn't think you were interested in to begin with. He was a great mentor, and to this day still serves as a mentor for me as well. And it was clear that he cared about his students and was interested in their learning. It's a tough question. I actually like teaching a lot of the gen eds through the history department. History 2010 and History 2020, which are both survey courses of American history from the colonial period through Reconstruction, and then 2020 being from the end of Reconstruction to the present day. I really enjoy teaching these classes because often it's actually not for history majors. It's a lot of people who have to take this class. They might not come in super excited to learn about history, or maybe they had bad experiences in high school. And I find it to be really invigorating and exciting to think about new ways to make that course compelling. I love history. Some people in the class love history, but it's possible that you might have had a bad experience in a history class, and it's my job, my goal, to make the past interesting and demonstrate that it is not just the past. This is the stuff that makes up the present, right? We can only understand today if we take the time to learn about the past. And so those are courses that I really enjoy teaching and getting people engaged in history in new ways. I think my biggest complaint is time. I don't have enough time. I want more time in the classroom. I want more time with individual students. I want more time to discuss readings with you all, with students. If we all had more time, we can dig deeper into the sources, talk about these topics at a deeper level, but we just don't have enough time in the day. We don't have enough time in the semester. And actually, this is one of my biggest pieces of advice that I will give to any and all students, which is go to office hours. Faculty love to talk about this stuff with you. I assure you, you will never get turned around or turned away if you express interest in the topic you're talking about and want to talk about it further with your instructors. We love talking about this stuff. Otherwise, we wouldn't be there in the classroom at all. In addition to my, work as a historian, I study environmental history, and that's really the history of humans and nature over time, and how they, how humans view nature, but also how they operate and interact with the natural world. For this reason, I'm very interested in nature. I like to get outdoors a lot of hiking, camping, fishing. I really enjoy these activities, and I try to get outside as much as I can. I love reading. I certainly could read books. I read books all the time, but I can't get enough of it. And you'll usually find me in my office reading a book, which is a great job for me to have, is to continue reading all the time. And I'm also a bit of a fan of podcasts. If I'm in the car, if I'm walking around the quad, I'll usually have my headphones in, and I'm probably listening to a podcast. I love them so much that we actually have classes in the history department where I have students build, design, and record and produce and publish their own podcasts, and really making sort of this medium more compelling, but being part of our scholarly practice in the classroom as well. And so those are just a few of the hobbies that I have. I do like going on the outdoors. I like hiking. I've long had a wish to hike to Mount Katahdin in Maine, and it looks like I'm fingers crossed if I can get the permit, but it looks like my partner and I will be making the hike this summer, so that'll be exciting. Um, and a lot of my, I guess, a lot of my bucket list items are perhaps outdoor based activities. You can tell I'm a history nut because I also want to either kayak or canoe the Erie Canal. A lot of people don't even think the Erie Canal still exists. It's there. It's actually just a very long contiguous body of water that goes through a lot of major cities in New York State. I would love to do a trip where you start in Buffalo and go all the way down to Albany and maybe continue down the Hudson River Valley a little bit. I think that'd be a really fun trip. So those are just a few of the things, I guess, that are on my bucket list, which is just really interesting outdoor activities that sort of blend my interest in history with my passion for the outdoors.